Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I already do not like the look of this platform. Oh man, flippy platforms, they are not my jam. Moving platforms I can deal with. Flippy platforms! He says as he falls off the moving platform. Actually, yeah, I don't like flippy platforms. It's kind of actually why I don't like Super Mario Sunshine quite a bit, because the special levels, the hidden ones that you found that were like Mario just by himself without FLUDD, they were kind of full of flippy platforms, and I've always had a hard time judging those. Alright, nothing else up there. I'll tell you what I really don't like is I really don't like the ones that like they're cubes or rectangular prisms and they slowly rotate and you have to run up the edges. Ah, no, this was the boss I was thinking of. I knew there was a boss in here. That had something to do with spiders. It's actually gonna be plants and turtles. But yeah, the ones that you have to... No, I guess that's kind of a spider, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's where I got the spider from. The ones where you have to run up the edges as it rotates, those are the ones I really don't like. Alright. How do we do this? Okay. He presents to us his weak point. And we fail. What a good guy. The camera's going to be kind of an issue here. And I'm already going to die. Yeah, I do not like this perspective at all. And I'm nommed. And we're dead. We are literally plant food. Okay, that camera is going to kill me more than anything else. Besides the pitfall, because I'm impatient. Don't make the same mistake. Oh man. Electric Jak is not fun. Not much fun at all. But you kind of have to... Oh man, it is rumbling the controller like crazy. Alright, let's see if I can actually land a hit on him. Why did I do that? Why did I take more damage? Why is any of this happening? I've been in this fight... Way! I hit! I've been in this fight like 30 seconds and I took 2 damages. Alright, you're obviously not going to heal up much, if any, health in here. But maybe we can survive. We got 2 hits. Nope. Nope. Oh! Oh, I did it! I lived! Why am I so excited about that? Boss dead? Wow, as terrible as that went, we actually beat the boss and we got a trophy for it. Okay. Obviously we're gonna use this over here. Where are we going with this? Ah, I see. All the way back here. Thank you, Blue Eco, for not destroying the Dark Ego boxes and killing me. Alright, let's actually take a look and see what else we have to get. Okay. We need to do that one. Free 7 scout flies. What's this one? Unblock the Eco Beam. Okay. Right. The menu. I hate it. So we're done in the temple, I'm pretty sure. Let's cycle around past it and see what else we have to do. feel like there's an entire sector we have not explored. Yeah, that thing over there. Let's go do that thing. I'm pretty sure that's how we're gonna unblock the eco beam. Let's get killed by these swinging things though, because
Hey,
that's...
Jack, can I have your insect collection?
Yeah, sure. You can't have Kira though. Let's go this way. I think this is actually a quicker way. I definitely remember that I've never been very good at the jungle at all. This is always my first real challenge when it comes to this game. And it's like the first area that really shows you how unforgiving the game can really be. You get a sense for all the platforming, obviously. You get a sense that there are enemies that are going to just be unfair. I feel like I really don't like these snakes most of all. And you start to realize that health is not actually easy to come by at all. Remember a couple episodes ago when I was saying that, like, even though you get 3 hits, it takes 50 little doodads to recover 1 hit? Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I actually don't think that the other 2 games were this bad when it comes to recovering health. But that seems to be, like, I don't know, kind of a hallmark of this era of PlayStation games. Like, you had a bunch of companies trying to figure out exactly how they wanted their formula to be, and then completely changing that on the second or third game because they realized in the first game, this is actually kind of not the best formula. It's got some things to work with, but it's pretty difficult. Speaking of that, actually, Naughty Dog and Sly Cooper kind of referenced each other's games and had a friendly rivalry. Come on. You don't often see that, but they did. It was really cool. I really wish I could come up with an example, but I just got my ass kicked by a frog. No. Oh, yeah. This is about how I remember the jungle going. But I feel like there was references to Jak and Sly 2 and Sly 3. I'm gonna have to look that up to remember exactly what was done. Oh my god. Yeah, this is why I hate the snakes. Oh, god. That was bad. That was like seriously bad. I could really use a big eco thing, but we're not gonna get one. Alright, let's break the Puff Puff machine. That's what this is, right? Yeah, alright. Okay, how do we... Oh, this. That's how we do.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
Hey, these tower doohickeys all over the jungle redirect this beam of unimaginable potential. Let's go screw with it. That's classic Daxter. But yeah, this is what you have to do.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Right there. And then you just follow the beam around the jungle and back to the mayor's house. And I think
We
that...
can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Yes, thank you, Dexter. That's what I was just saying. I think that when you actually complete this, you get a power cell that counts towards the jungle, not towards the village. So we'll get a little bit more completion for this area. The village is mostly about buying power cells. There was one thing that we didn't go look at, but I think it has 2 power cells. There are precursor statues scattered around each area. And they usually have 2 power cells, 1 in each eye socket, and they will trade both of them to you, I want to say, for either 90 or 120 precursor orbs. So they're just another form of merchant. And you'll see them come back. Yay, an extra hit. You'll see them come back in later series, but they're mostly there to teach you how to use Jak's powers. Like, Jak doesn't actually benefit all that well from the events of Jak 2 and Jak 3. This button? Yeah. Right, it's reversed if you use that thumbstick. That's so weird. I don't see where the beam is going. I probably should have looked before I left. He gets pretty much corrupted in Jak 2. And then Jak 3, because he's corrupted, he's exiled. Even though he saves the city in Jak 2, he's exiled because of his corruption in Jak 3. So the series is kind of weird. It goes like Jak 1 is the time of his innocence, right? And then in Jak 2 is when he's corrupted and he takes on a far more pessimistic outlook on the world. Oh, there goes that hit. Due to his corruption. And in Jak 3, that pessimism grows because of his exile, but he ends up redeeming himself. I don't know, just... I can see how it works, and it kind of... see how it's an odd choice. I can't see that beam at all. That's one of the things I can't... Oh, here it is. I couldn't see the beam, but here's the tower I was looking for. Alright, so... Okay, I did it by accident, really.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Alright, so I think that one was back the way we came. Do not eat me, fishes. Do not. I would be very upset. You're very bad fishes if you eat me. A lot of people really think Jak 2 is the best game in this series. I'm actually on the edge about that one. Jak 2 goes back to a kind of a platformy shooty game. The different colors of eco there are more about powering different types of weapons, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie, they actually had some really interesting weapons in Jak 2. Alright, there's the beam. But, I feel like eco had more potential than just weapon energy, right? Cause, like... That's weird. Back there. That's not where I thought it was. Alright. I guess we're not going that way. Like, blue eco is the energy of motion, red eco is the energy of power, which is associated with fire, yellow eco is the energy of defense, which is associated with the earth, and green eco is the energy of life, which is, you know, associated with life, and really, dark eco is the eco of corruption and destruction, and I feel like by making them just different types of weapon energy, kind of limited the actual lore behind it, but, you know, that's their choice to make. It really does make the later parts of the series just about dark and light eco, though. And yes, there is a light eco. There is a dark eco, there must be a light eco. There it is. This is what I was looking for. The other ecos don't matter as much as dark eco and light eco. Ah, there you are. Alright, now we definitely know where that is. The second game is mostly about dark eco because that's when Jak becomes corrupted. He becomes corrupted by an overdose of dark eco because of his natural ability to channel eco. And then in the third game, it's mostly about light eco because he gets the eco powers of light to balance out his dark eco powers. And part of the reason why he's exiled from the city that he saved is because a light eco zealot comes by and, you know, condemns him and wields enough power on the council to get him evicted. And the whole message is that light and dark must be in balance to succeed, because with dark eco you have destruction, with light eco you have too much order. You need both in order to... Why can't I use this? You need both to balance each other out and unleash each other's full potential. And that's kind of the lesson of the third game, is only Jak can unleash the full potential of both light and dark energy, and that's what makes him an actual hero who lands face first on the ground, breaks every bone in his body, and then has to climb up the cliff over here past the point of his failure in order to make progress in the game. And there's a lot of things about Jak that come out in the third game that I really don't want to talk about too much. If you haven't played it, you know, play through the series for yourself. I will definitely be playing through all 3 games, but you guys should really try it out for yourself if you haven't. That's the best way, I think, to experience Jak's journey and all the different things that happen to him, because he actually becomes a pretty interesting figure just beyond your typical, your playable silent protagonist. And, you know, he's not so silent in the second game. In fact, his first words in the second game are pretty shocking. Alright, and we connect here, and I think that connects it all the way. Kind of a convoluted power line, but there you go. All the way back to the windmill where it was...
The mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Yep, he owes us a power cell. Also, I don't know what happened to the audio there. I think it was just the way that I was moving around the water. Okay, so we definitely have that done. We don't want to go to the Sandover village yet. Return to the mayor. Okay, catch 200 pounds of fish, free 7 scout flies. And there's 2 more that I still haven't done, and I will continue to make that mistake with the menus every time I try to exit out of the menus. So this is interesting. Where have I not been yet? Trying to think. We've been all around the upper part. Maybe I should explore the lower area some more. What's over here? Besides a snake and besides fish that want to eat me. Snake, I really hate you. I really do! Oh, you're so annoying. Right, lurkers, we're done with you. Frog, I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm going to come over here and see if there's any goodies. Any goodies? We're close to a full life bar. Good. Didn't wreck it there. Which means actually we can get a full life bar if we head over here. I'm pretty sure I'm done with the temple. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to do in there. So yeah, let's explore the lower area some more. Maybe there's some stuff that's not fall and take stupid damage. Let's go down like adults. Lurkers actually play a pretty... Okay, there's the last scout fly, so we're definitely going down there now. Lurkers play a pretty diminished role as the series goes on as well. They start out being the big evil that Jak and Daxter must fight, but they end up going nearly extinct. In fact, they actually become your friends because they don't really have much choice. Ah, there's another power cell right there, and a bunch of precursor orbs. Can I zap all of these up to me? Come on. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely profitable to come down here. where do we go? We have one that we haven't discovered, one that we have to collect, and we have the damn fishing mini game to do. And we also have 45 precursor orbs still to get. So I'm going to take some time to think on this. Actually, no, let's go back this way just a little bit. Let's go this way through the river just to check the other side before we call it an episode. There's this thing here. This thing right here. Let's see if we can figure out something to do with that. So the best way to get blue... Okay, I see it. The best way is to charge ourselves up fully at the vent. I know what that thing is. I just remembered. That is a vault. If you charge it up with Eco, specifically blue Eco, it will release a ton of precursor orbs. So that's where a bunch of precursor orbs are. And we're going to definitely need to use the vent to get enough time to get over there and open it. So let's... I guess I could have used this third chunk over here. But you know what? We'll just use the vent to be sure. The vent is right over here. There we go. Got ourselves a nice full charge. Should be all set. There we go. And yeah, you get a ton of precursor orbs just from that. There's usually one or two in each area that you go to. I don't remember if we saw them on the beach, but there definitely is at least one in most major areas. And then we died. I swear I was pushing the spinning button, but Jack decided he wanted to swim and not spin. So yeah, get used to death, because we're going to be doing it quite a bit, unfortunately. I do not profess to be a professional Jak player, just like I don't profess to be a professional any game player that I really play, let's be real. But deaths or not, we are going to do a 100% run at this, I promise. Even if we have to do little mini games like the fishing mini game, which I'm starting to remember is one of the most frustrating mini games. I'm not gonna lie. Last episode I was kind of getting more familiar with it, and I'm starting to think that this is actually one of the more frustrating precursor or power cells that you have to go for in a while in the game. You get this, which is kind of a wall in the early area, and then it tones down for a little bit, and then you hit another wall, I think in the third area. So yeah, I'm actually starting to not be too surprised that we failed so hard at that, and I'm definitely not going to be doing more of that on screen. I will be doing that off screen, and then I will show you guys my winning attempt at the start of probably the next episode, because I can't think of anything more that we really should do at the moment. So I think we will call it here. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. I'm going to take a little bit of time and try to remember where that last power cell we haven't seen is, and also where I'm assuming that's going to be where the last 15 precursor orbs is. So next time we'll start off with the fishing minigame, and then we'll head out and we'll try to find the rest of what we can in the jungle, and then we'll call our first area 100% complete. So sounds like a plan to me. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I appreciate your viewership, and y'all have a great day. Later.